Hey everybody, this is Tanya Barnett with Let's Talk with Tanya Barnett, and I'm very excited to have our second guest for the night, the lovely Rozalynn Goodwin of Gabby Bows. I'm telling you, I needed her in my life like 20-something years ago. My daughter's 25 now, and we would never be able to find matching bobos or barrettes or whatever. So Rozalynn is on here. She's going to tell us about this fabulous product. Make sure when you jump on, ladies and gentlemen, that you share. Even if you don't have little girls, you can share with somebody. Everybody has a niece, a cousin, a granddaughter, a neighbor. Make sure you share. Y'all know I always talk about share, even if it's something that you can't use. So thank you so much, Rozalynn Goodwin of the Gabby Bows, for joining us. And I just want to celebrate you. I am honored that you said yes, because you could have said no. So I'm very excited that you decided to join me here on Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett. So just tell us a little bit about yourself and go for it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the invitation. This is an honor to be counted among the amazing mompreneurs that you've got lined up for this month. Talk about empowerment. It's just awesome. So thank you for including me. I am Rozalynn Goodwin. I am the mommy and co-inventor of Gabby Bows. But I guess I'll share a little bit more about that. Most people know me as Gabby's mom. Most people don't even know my name.
Well, tell us your name.
I'm usually behind the camera, and Gabby's usually in front of the camera talking about our product. But I'm also a healthcare policy lobbyist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I have a full-time job,
okay.
a demanding full-time job. I've been in healthcare policy now almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a lobbyist, and I work very closely with our state legislature and on some federal issues, including the Affordable Care Act.
Okay.
Been working to defend and promote that in South Carolina since its passage, and really travel all across the state trying to educate people about the Affordable Care Act. We also have another business within our home. My husband is a stand-up comedian.
Yes. He is hilarious.
Yes. And I manage his career as well. So we have quite a few things going on. I'm plugging in my phone. So 2 businesses and a full-time job. And I also have a 6-year-old son who's talking about his business. So
okay. Wow.
Business by the end of the year. So that is me. Of course, Gabby Bows is the double face, double snap barrette that my daughter and I invented and patented. Is a double face, double snap barrette.
Okay.
2 faces. So you can always see the design instead of just the back of the barrette, like the barrettes we grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
And then teeth and craters inside of each face to trap and gather the hair.
Mm-hmm.
So you just wrapping hair around the center strip, snapping one end closed on one side, and then snapping the other end closed on the other side. And we have never lost a bow.
I know that's right.
Families in all 50 states and 8 countries so far in just 3 years of business, time, money, and frustration.
Okay.
They are also now sold in over 50 Once Upon a Child stores in 16 states across the U.S.
Wow.
The youngest ever South Carolina Young Entrepreneur of the Year. And we've received numerous awards from SCORE Foundation, as well as Sam's Club and the Small Business Administration. So just really excited about all that's happened, all that's about to happen. There's a children's book being written about Gabby and the Gabby story.
Okay.
In June. So just a lot of exciting things. So just honored and really just blessed that God has favored my husband and I with our daughter and her dream and ambition. And she pushed us into entrepreneurship. We are 1st and 2nd generation entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So just to even be featured on a month full of mompreneurs is amazing. Entrepreneurship is not something that I grew up around. Parents, go to school, get you a good job.
Right.
And that's how I was raised. And our daughter at the age of 5 pushed us into entrepreneurship. So
wow. Wow, that is amazing. That you said that it was her idea. So I think that is
Yeah.
just fantastic. And the fact that you got behind your daughter and you saw the value, I'm sure she will never ever forget that. She will,
Oh,
that
never.
is huge because so many parents see what their kids do as hobbies and they just don't support it. So that is fantastic. And look at you at your daughter's vision. I mean, that is just amazing. You're all over the world. And we all need, well, not me, but we all need, our hair looking good, especially when they're little. They really, those barrettes are expensive. You go to any beauty supply store, those things are expensive. So
Especially
I
if you got to
love.
buy every weeks like we were.
Right, absolutely. And I had two, my daughters are 8 years apart. So I had,
Goodness.
a toddler and, an elementary school student, and we could never find the barrettes. They came out at daycare, or whatever,
Yeah.
or at school recess or whatever. So I just think that is fantastic. So let me tell you something. Let me ask you this. How do you, as a mompreneur and a wifepreneur and a full-time employee, how do you make time for yourself?
That's something I'm gonna be honest, I struggle with. What I try to do is place something on my calendar at least once a quarter to say, okay, I am going to the spa. I'm taking this date off, and I have to schedule it in advance. I have to schedule it just like I schedule meetings out in advance. I have to schedule it out on my calendar. This quarter's up. It's time for me to go in and do this and make time for myself. Now, what I've realized too, and this is something I learned from First Lady Michelle Obama, is that physical activity and exercise is one of the few things that you can do for yourself. So for the last year, if you follow me on social media, you see that I am sweating by 6. I'm in the gym usually by 5:30. During the weekdays, doing some type of physical activity in class, because I've recognized that I have to exercise. I have to expend energy in order to get energy.
Absolutely.
I have to expend energy in order to get energy. And me dedicating 45 minutes to an hour to physical activity and to my own personal health, I feel adds about an hour a day to my ability to be alert. It adds about an hour a day of productivity. When I miss that 45 minutes to an hour, I feel it. I'm sleepier. I can't function, and I don't have the productivity I would have if I exercise. So that's part of my MO. And of course it is. Look, I wake up most of the time. I'm sleepwalking to the gym.
Right.
In my eyes, I'm halfway asleep. At about 10 minutes through the class, I eventually wake up.
Right.
I'm not in the best attitude or anything like that, but I've got to do that because that's one of the few things that you can do for yourself to help you keep going. And it's not, for me, it's not about trying to get into a certain size or anything like that. It's really just the physical activity and what it does for my body in order for me to keep going. I can't do all of these different things without exercise.
Right. Wow. And I found that also for myself, that when I don't exercise, I do feel tired. I do, I'm cranky, I'm not nice to be around.
Yes.
It is just not a good look for me when I don't exercise. And also when I don't eat as well as I'm supposed to. And Kenya agrees. She says exercising is important. And Kenya, you're so, so right. It is important, and we need to take care of ourselves because, I remember when my husband and I were going through marriage counseling prior to us getting married, the pastor said, if mama ain't right, nobody's right. So it is so important, especially being a wife, supporting a husband who's a comedian and your baby girl. I just think it's awesome that you're taking the time out for yourself. So those wives and moms who are watching this, make sure that you value that, even if it's just going for a walk. That's something I share with some of my moms and wives that I coach. I tell them, even if you just walk around your block a couple times, it is just really important to do that. And for me, that's my time away. I get a chance. My husband sees me laced up or whatever. I'm a runner, or sometimes he and I will go walk together. And so we get in 4 or 5 miles just walking the neighborhood. but it's really, really important. So I'm glad that you're getting that. Now, since you are a wife, how are you making time for hubby other than managing him? How are you making time for him?
It's important, when you're in business together, we have to make sure that we separate the business part and the wife and husband part. Because if you're not careful, you can basically treat each other like your business partners all the time.
Right. Okay.
So we certainly set aside that time. We say, okay, we're meeting for lunch. We're not talking about business. We're just going on a date.
Okay.
We set those times and we schedule those date nights, just like I schedule time to go to the spa. And, after a certain time, we're just, okay, we're not talking about business anymore. We've gotten that out of the way. We've set a meeting time for business. It's not that meeting time right now. We're talking about us.
Wow.
Date nights are just really, really critical. And we've got to schedule them. We've got to be very deliberate in that because we've got so much going on. I think where we mess up sometimes is that we just kind of think it's going to be on automatic pilot and the romance is just going to automatically happen. Like you've got to schedule these things and you got to be deliberate about that. And then, make those separations. So we have started, really setting time aside every day. And I read something, my pastors were at a conference with Bishop Jakes this past weekend, Pastors and Leaders Conference. And Bishop Jakes said something about there's so much in life that if you're not careful, as a married couple can pull you apart or bring you together. And the thing that keeps you together, pulls you together is communication.
Okay.
If you're not talking, you will be pulled further and further apart because there's so many things going on and so many distractions just in life in general, but that communication is key. And it doesn't have to be anything deep. It's just, what happened today? My coworker did this, or, just that bonding and the connection. Of course, having relationship and sex with your husband is the glue that keeps things together as well. So I'm not negating that. That's very, very important.
Right.
But also that communication and constantly talking to each other, sharing what's on the heart, whether it's concerns or fears or whatever those things, and being vulnerable. We have set aside time every day, even if it's 10, 15 minutes. Like, okay, we're closing the door.
That's a great idea. Okay.
No kids. The kids can do whatever they want to do. Hopefully they'll be all right when we get out of here. But got to sit down and debrief from our day and talk from our day. So that we spend time just talking about us, and it's not business. We just having a conversation. It could be about sports. It could be about music. It could be about a silly video. Whatever. You got to do that.
I love that you say you take time. I'm a note taker, so I was taking notes because that's something that I noticed that I don't do, and I'm guilty of. It's like when I get off of work, I come in and I'm on my laptop and I'm checking the email and I'm like, okay, I got to respond to this and I got to do this and I got to do that. And then my husband, he comes in because he's an actor locally, and so he's coming in and he's setting his stuff down and okay, I got to take a shower and get to this, rehearsal or whatever. And so we do miss each other a lot during the week. So I'm going to, and he's at our men's meeting tonight at church. So I'm going to have a conversation with him and say, hey, this is something we need to start doing, because it'll be, he'll come in and I'm asleep, or if I'll come upstairs and he's asleep. And so I think that's really important. So thank you for that. I'm taking that to heart starting today.
Yeah, you could be like ships passing through the night.
Absolutely.
I mean, you understand that with the actor. I mean, with the comedian schedule, their schedule is just off. I mean, they could be working late at night. I'm working during the day. You really could just like pass each other. I mean, you really got to set that time, and you got to dedicate that time. You got to schedule that time. So, he may be traveling. So, okay, we need to meet for lunch. If we can't sit down tonight, we can't talk. We need to get together for lunch. We got to do something to communicate. And this is something that Mike initiated. He read in a book, I can't remember which one recently, that, okay, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk. We're going to debrief. We need to set aside time to do that with no kids around every day, even if it's a couple of minutes. And that is what keeps the bond strong. And, makes you feel like you're not by yourself. I mean, I think a lot of times, particularly moms and wives who are busy, you can get into this, you can get so busy, you feel like you're doing this by yourself, and you're not. Yeah. I mean, Your spouse is there to help you. But
Right.
if you're not communicating with them, they don't even know what's going on. They don't know what frustrations you have. They don't know what help you need. And so it's just really, really, communication is just so key, because if the communication is not there, division will be there.
Right, right, absolutely. And it was so funny. My husband, one day I had like just a little breakdown, and I was spilling everything out to him, and he was like, "What's wrong with you? Because you're always so strong." And so he didn't
Yeah.
know I needed help, because I never
Yeah.
asked for it until I had like this mini breakdown in front of him, because he was like, "You're always strong. You don't ask for anything." So I didn't know you needed help. So even like you said, communicating that, letting them know, hey, this is what I need. Just the other day I said, okay, babe, can you clean our bathroom for us? Because I got, the whole mompreneur thing going on for the whole entire month. So we're shifting and changing some things. So he's picking the kids up and dropping them off, and because he knows this is what the commitment is for this time period. So having that conversation beforehand is so, so important. So I'm going to shift back to mommy gear. So how do you, in working with Gabby, how do you set the boundaries from mommy and manager? Is it the same as what you do with your marriage? How does that work for you guys?
For me, I look at this opportunity as being in business with Gabby as a creative way to parent. So there's lessons that she's learning through business that are just life lessons that every parent should be teaching their child, whether it's perseverance, working hard, pushing past your fears. I'm going to give a practical example. We were doing a vendor show this past weekend on Saturday, and it was outside. It was kind of out of the norm. We're usually, at hair shows, this type of thing. It was a race. So it was outside, very open area. People weren't necessarily coming there to purchase. We were one of very few vendors there. So people weren't just necessarily coming to the table to buy. They weren't, they didn't come with that purpose. So I basically told her, look, if the business isn't coming to you, you got to go get the business. So the whole time we're there for those couple of hours, I'm coaching her. I mean, she's that lead salesperson, but if I feel that she's kind of backing away and she's a little shy, she's a little timid, I use it as an opportunity to teach her how to present herself, how to speak in front of people, how not to be afraid, how to be confident. So I'm standing in the back, coaching her kind of in between breaks. And it's about business, but it's about life.
Right.
Whether she continues to do this business for the rest of her life, or, whether she's, CEO of some type of Fortune 500 company or something like that, she'll need to be able to approach people.
Right.
She'll need to be able to be confident and whatever those type of things is. So I think entrepreneurship presents a very unique and awesome opportunity for me to parent while we are also growing a business. I mean, we spend more time together now than we did before.
I love it.
Because usually, traditional entrepreneurship, I have a business and I'm traveling. The kids may be with me, but they may not be. But in this case, both of my kids were there. I mean, that's why we spent our morning. My husband had a gig, so he was doing something else. But we use our entrepreneurship as a way to parent. So if we're all traveling to a show with daddy, we're working the table. So, they're learning how to organize. They're learning how to sell products. My son is out there talking to people about products, so we're using this to grow life skills for them. And it's just, it's been an amazing experience. Now, there are certainly certain times we've been in a number of business competitions and have come really close to winning and those type things. At the moment that my baby girl gets emotional and may cry or get sad about that, I switch from the entrepreneur or mompreneur to mama bear.
Okay. Hey, mommy gotta do what she gotta do.
Who's making my baby cry? What's going on?
Right.
Why she ain't win,
Right.
So there are certainly lines that kind of I can cross if I feel like she's been wronged in any way or something that we can't understand or explain. So there's certainly, but we blend, and that's I love blend. I hate the word balance with all my heart. I hate balance.
Right.
Bump balance. I love the word blend. We have learned to blend life, home life, entrepreneur life. All of these things are blended together and we're building a legacy and an inheritance
like
for
that.
not only our children, but our children's children through these
Yes.
purposes and businesses that God has given us. And through all of this purpose, these callings, we're instilling in our children all the skills that they need to be successful in life.
Right. Wow, wow. That is amazing. I never thought of entrepreneurship as a way to teach life skills, like how to handle rejection and how to get back up, you know, and it's okay to cry and have your moment. Okay, but let's regroup. Let's take this as data collection. What are we going to do different? Okay, if we get the opportunity like this again, do we say no? So this is fantastic that you're getting this at such a young age, because you have entrepreneurs in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, they can't handle, you know, a rejection or someone not purchasing their product.
She's much stronger. She's much stronger than I am. I mean, we've received so many no's, you know, you almost kind of get numb to it. But she takes no like a champ right now. One of her favorite sayings that she likes to say now is, "Mommy, no just means next opportunity." No just means next opportunity.
Wow.
And that's really how she thinks. I mean, she was just in a big grant contest for kidpreneurs. She was could have won $10,000. And we did everything we could. But she came in second place. Now the drop from first place to second place was pretty steep in Mama's head. It was $10,000 to $500 in cereal. And Gabby was like, you know,
wow,
over second place. I like cereal, and you don't like cereal enough. So
I love it.
Second place. And I'm like, what? I really need those $10,000.
Right.
Her perspective is just so different, and she really is teaching me and my husband, you know, a new perspective on things, how to be grateful for whatever it is, and to be considered and to be second, and you know. The speech she even recorded to tell people thank you was just so gracious. I don't know if I would have had an attitude like that. But so she's really taught us a lot through this entire process, but how not to give up and how not to quit, and really just look at no as the next opportunity. And she really has embraced that, and exposing her to rejection early has made her stronger. Right. A lot of us don't get exposed to rejection until like after college or something, the first interview, and then we are devastated. Like, oh my goodness, I can't try to do nothing. This is the end of my world. You know, but when you start a business at 7 and people start telling you no at 7, I mean, like you're pretty strong by the time you're 10. And when people say no, you be like, okay, all right. I've been told no, and it didn't end my dream. You know, it just must be another way for me to do this. And that really is her attitude. Not saying that she doesn't get shaken by it and it's not emotional for her. I mean, she's still 10. She's still a kid. And it's emotional for me too. But exposing her to that rejection early, you know, makes her stronger. I think right now, I think for us, our generation, we're trying to give our children so much that we didn't have. And we don't want them to be exposed to rejection. We want everybody to get a trophy. You on the team, everybody participate, get a trophy. That's not life. That's not real life. You're going to interview for a job and you're not going to get the job. And you're not going to get a participation trophy for interviewing for the job. You ain't going to get the job. I mean, like, everybody's not going to get the job. Everybody's not going to win. And the sooner we expose our children to rejection in real life and overall in the real time, I think the better off they are. So I'm really candid with her about, look, you got to go get this business. And on Saturday, she got a little emotional with me, like, Mommy, I'm doing the best I can or something. I said, Gabrielle, no, you're not. At that point,
I am back live. Let me see, Rozalynn. Hopefully she can jump back on. Let's see. Okay. Here am I. I'm still here, guys. I'm hoping she can jump back on. I don't know what happened. That was pretty weird. I've never had that happen before. So I am interviewing the fantastic Rozalynn Goodwin of Gabby Bowes. Her daughter and she both created the a barrette rather. It is the double face, double snap barrette. It is for little girls. We will wait until Roz comes back because she was just really educating us a lot on entrepreneurship, teaching your children how to receive rejection. That no is means next opportunity. That's from her daughter. And I think it's really important, the values that she's teaching her children. So I am Tanya Barnett of Let's Chat with Tanya Barnett. I'm really excited about the mompreneurs that I'm interviewing this month. We have some fantastic mompreneurs currently waiting for Roz Goodwin to jump back on. Hopefully she can get back on this interview. She's dropping a lot of great golden nuggets about being a mompreneur as well as being in business with her daughter and managing her husband's comedy business. So I just think it's fantastic. And she works a full-time job. So ladies, we can do this. We can be entrepreneurs. We can hold down a house. There are no excuses. Everyone has the ability to do this. And she is just as fantastic as you are. And I love the fact that she is sharing her truth and that looking out for also you can do the same thing. So I'm not certain what's going on with Facebook Live right now. I don't know if Roz can get back on. It looks like I'm freezing a little bit. Not sure why that's happening. I apologize. That is not on our side. It is on the Facebook side, especially if she got kicked off. That's clearly something that there she goes. She's coming back. Hopefully she can get back in. Hey, lady. Are you back? Roz. There she is. Rozalynn. Oh, no. Let me see if she can see us. Roz. I don't know if it's on her side or if it's Facebook. Nope, she's back off again. Okay. All right, so I'm hoping that she can get on. Like I said, she was sharing a lot of great nuggets with us about how she and her daughter, Gabby, are in business together. These interviews are fantastic. If you missed the first interview, never fear. It is on my Facebook. All you have to do is go back and catch that first video. Oh, no, she says she lost us. Okay, let me try her. Let me shoot her a text really quick. Y'all, this is how we do. We stop. We keep it moving. That is really weird. I'm sending her a text. And see if she can get back on. That's technology. This is not scripted. This is all the way live. So this is how, and you have to stop, drop, and roll. I mean, with my, we keeps it moving here. There you are, Roz. Oh no, I don't know if she sees me, Roz.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's Facebook or what.
Okay.
I can hear you clearly.
It's like a delay.
Okay. Uh-oh. And she's out again. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook Live. We were doing so good. Trying to think. That is really weird. Okay. Well, this is live, y'all. This is how it happens. You just have to keep it moving. I am going to send her another text and see if she can jump back on. Let me see. Let me see something really quick. Friends. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. That is really weird. Just trying to get on. Let's see. Let's see. That is really weird. I don't know why. Okay. So we may, I'm not sure why Roz is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. So I appreciate you all for jumping on here, visiting with us. Roz is trying to get on. There you are. Can you hear me, Roz?
I hear you now.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So it must be some type of two of us.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm thinking there may be a delay. Is there a delay, or can you hear me regularly? Okay, it must be a delay. Oh no. Okay. All right. So Roz, what we're gonna do? Okay, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. 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 Let's see. Okay, we are still live. I'm gonna do, Roz, is I'm gonna go ahead and put up your contact information.
Okay.
And do you have anything coming up that we should be made aware of?
At this moment, Gabby is a finalist for the Black Enterprise Teenpreneur of the Year Award. So we'll be traveling to Houston for the Black Enterprise Summit in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
She's also speaking at Brown Girl Magic, a conference for girls in Atlanta this upcoming Sunday.
Okay.
It's a great conference for girls and helping them to launch on their dreams. And she's going to be the keynote speaker.
Wow.
So
okay.
Got an exciting May coming up. And as I mentioned, Gabby's bows are in 16 Once Upon a Child stores. You can go to our website, gabbybows.com. They're in 50 Once Upon a Child stores in 16 states. We've got a store locator on the website.
Okay.
Of course, it's thing to get into retail. The only way you stay in retail, though, is that you sell products.
Right.
So we need you, whether you got girls or nieces or just random strangers who need hair bows, go to the Once Upon a Child store, buy a pack, spread the word, clean out the shelves so they can keep the bows in their stores.
Right.
So that's what we'll be concentrating on, those travel things she's got coming up in May, but also just really helping to spread the word for people to go buy the bows in the Once Upon a Child stores.
Okay.
So
awesome.
they are from California and Washington State. They're from coast to coast in 16 different states.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. That is fantastic. So family, if you do not have a little girl in your home, you can pick these up. These will be good for Christmas, the Christmas Child Project. You can put those in boxes and ship those off, or if your church does something with like homeless shelters or things of that nature, it'd be a great opportunity to go by, pick up Gabby bows from your local Once Upon a Child and other stores that may be carrying it, and put those inside these gift baskets for these girls that are in homeless shelters, because they want to look cute too. And these kids get on the school bus and go to school every day. Your children may not know they're homeless, but there are children who are homeless that their parents want them to look cute too. So definitely, Roz, I just want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm so super excited. We're going to be in TSP Live with Lamar and Ronnie Tyler in June, and I'm so excited to be able to hug your neck. I'm telling you, these interviews have really, they have changed my life, like for real. It has turned into something I just never imagined, and I know it's all God that He put this in me. I only reached out to like 4 or 5 women, and God was like, no, reach out to more. So this is going to become a quarterly thing. I have so many other moms that are on a waiting list right now that want to get their information out, that want to see other moms who are doing it. I had women say, I thought I was alone. And so when they saw the flyer, they're like, oh my gosh, there's so many women out there. Can I reach out to them? I'm like, yes, reach out to them. This is not my solo list, that I'm being selfish with. No, reach out to them. You just never know what type of relationships can be forged from this. So I'm really excited, Roz, that you just took the time out of your schedule to spend the time with us. I am honored. I am excited for Gabby's daughter's name. She is a Gabrielle, and so she goes by Gabby, Gabbi.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I have a Gabby, I have a Gabrielle and a Danielle. So I have a Gabby and a Donnie. I wish I had your bows way back then. So thank you so much, Roz. Again, this is Rozalynn Goodwin of Gabby Bows. She is a fantastic mompreneur. I'm sure if you reach out to her on social media, on her website, Gabby Bows, if you have any questions, we are all real people. We are real women. We're real moms. We are touchable. We hurt. We cry. Sometimes we get frustrated. Sometimes we want to throw in a towel, but we know that when you have a purpose and a calling, God will, His grace is sufficient, and He will carry you to where you need to go. So thank you so much, sis, and I really appreciate you. And any parting words for the watching that are, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, I want to really encourage moms and mompreneurs or wife managers, whatever your role is, give yourself permission to not have it all together. I think so much of us, I think sometimes maybe we even look at flyers like maybe what you're posting and make assumptions about people based on their websites or based on their social media posts. I mean, people can be fake. They can fake the funk on social media and not know what's really going on in their lives. I thought about something Sunday. I carry in my glove compartment toothpaste and toothbrushes, not because I'm just a super hygiene champion. I can literally get somewhere and be like, did I brush my teeth today? That's how much I got going on. No, I'm serious.
Wow.
And I give myself allowance to not be perfect. And I just put the stuff in the glove compartment because I might get somewhere and be like, I can't remember what I did or not. I remember, but was that yesterday or was that?
And that makes perfect sense because just this morning I ran upstairs, got upstairs, couldn't remember what I ran upstairs for. And then I came back downstairs, got in the car, got halfway to work. I'm on the phone with my husband. I was like, I ran upstairs to put on deodorant and I forgot. So thank God the AC was pumping in my office today. And so I just really appreciate Roz again for jumping on and sharing her story with us. Please make sure you check her out at GabbyBows.com. She's also at Gabby Bows on all social media. So there you are again, girl. Facebook Live. That's okay. We're gonna be great regardless. So, but I'm just really excited. And thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate you. Uh-oh, are you still there?
I'm back on.
Okay. Awesome. So we're going to close out tonight with Roz telling us not to take yourself so seriously and to just really give yourself some grace. And like she said, we may all want to pack deodorant and pack your toothpaste and your toothbrush, have it in your purse or your glove compartment. All righty. So thank you so much, Roz, for joining us. Oh, okay. We have a little bit of a drag. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook Live right now. I don't know if there's a lot of people on there. I did see some alerts for people jumping on. So Roz, thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much.